Hello and welcome to FMG Stadium Waikato. It's the Hamilton Swarm taking on the Cairns Firehawks in not only the round 1 rematch, but also the grand final rematch. I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner, Will K, joined in the commentary box by the one and only Eddie Oliver, and we're looking forward to this one, aren't we?
Yeah, g'day there, Kay. We definitely are here today. Both teams last week putting in stellar performances, and from both of those teams, just some individual efforts. From the Firehawks, Nathan Anderson picking up a meat pie, and Filippo Gould getting the Into the Mines Goat of the Week podcast award. And talking about the Swarm, Raika Manu just getting those tries last week, and he's been a crucial piece to the Swarm attack in this season here. It's going to be good to see how both of these players go again for each side.
Absolutely. This first round clash was very, very tight indeed. It was the Firehawks walking away with the win, but the Swarm here looking confident, and they look very happy as they walk out from the sheds. This crowd is cheering them on. There's just about packed for this, what will be a cracker of a game, as Caleb Jeff takes the first hit up of the game.
Yeah, there he is, and he's going to be looking to put in a performance this week. Round 1 against him, it was probably the best forward out on the field from both sides, as Aki here gets down the sideline here, and the Swarm are looking very good here.
Yeah, already making meters. Kane Nielsen straight through the pack. An intercept pass. Galaxy finds it. And geez, he just had to hold on to it there.
Yeah, no, the Diddle's only third tackle, and they're already 30 metres out from the Firehawks line here. As Quentin Cotter here gets around, well, I should say bumps off one and gets his team over the halfway here. It's only second tackle.
It's only 2 minutes in, and we've seen some amazing aggression from both sides as Marks now tries to go through the line. He gets brought down by David Toawa. And both teams are out here wearing their heritage kits, as requested by the captains. And I think that's fitting for the teams and the sort of teams that these guys are. As we got Berkeley going to Galaxy. Spreads it to Marks. Marks steps one. It's Manu. Manu has to save it. Fifth tackle. Referee's arm raises into the air. We've got Berkeley now in dummy half. He's looking her over his shoulder. He finds Filippo Gould, who's going to grubber it in. It's a knock on, and Carter Daly's there to clean it up.
Got smashed there, Daly, and you know he took away for his troubles as Kashelia just standing still, and he goes right. They don't need that. The Swarm making an error only 10 meters off their try line. They need to watch out here.
It was Kashil. It's not Cashel. Sorry, is how you pronounce his name. He just awkwardly passed it, and the second pass off to Kenny Ta'awa was just another awkward one. It went forward, that one. As Filippo Gould now with the ball.
Good tackle.
Here's that play again. A drastic error to make on your own line so early in the set as Galaxy spreads it to Anderson. Nathan Anderson driving now. Pump the legs. Raika Manu gives some assistance to his team. It's Cashel having to hold him out. Joseph Jackson now flipped onto his back. David Ta'awa pinning him down with his elbow. He's going to play the ball just a metre out from the line. Cashel's there. It's Filippo Gould folded. Nelson's taken, but he's taken back into his own in-goal.
Who did that tackle there? Well, what a tackle there it was, but you know, the scramble there from the Firehawks, just dragging the Swarm back into the end goal. This beautiful stuff, Powders, going to get us underway, and that's a pretty shallow dropout there.
That is not the dropout you want to have on your own line. The Firehawks are throwing everything they got at the moment at the Swarm line, and while they've still got a lot of energy, it doesn't take a lot to break one's spirit, and they can't be playing the whole game on their own 10. As I got Jack Jimmy going to Berkeley, spreads it to Filippo Gould. Gould trying to crash over the top there. He's brought down. Raika Manu once again making a tackle. It's Anderson now with the ball. Another crash play there. Looked like it was Galaxy giving it to him. Berkeley goes left. Gives it to big Quinton Cotter driving over the line. Caleb Jeff and Kane Nielsen bring him down. Jeff scrambling to get back onto the line. It's Galaxy. Puts in the grubber. It's deep. And whoa, David Ta'awa playing with fire and just lets it bounce out.
Beautiful patience there from Tiawa, just letting the ball go. That could have pulled up, and that could have done what it just did there. There's beautiful patience there from the backs of the Swarm, and just letting it go dead there and getting themselves, starting the set on the 20 here.
Absolutely. We've got Carter Daly now with the run. He finally finds his way to the 5 metre line. It's Ta'awa now making about 10 metres for his team. And the Swarm need a very good attacking set here if they're to get out of trouble, as the pass looks awkward. Jeff takes it.
Risky.
Touchy say it's all right. They go left now. It's Ta'awa. Ta'awa driving forward, pumping the legs. Finds almost to the 50. It's Corey Bell on that right centre taking him down. They go to Manu. Manu goes to Bonsa Kahu. Kahu can't get around the Firehawks defense, and they find their way into the middle of the field now. They got Lockie Cashel passing it awkwardly. It bounces off the chest of, I didn't see who that was, but Segarini cleans it up and only finds their way to the 40.
Well, that could have gone from both ways there. The hooker, the pass wasn't good, the right pass from him, but then, you know, the decoy runner was just standing there and didn't get out of the way and give Cashel a clear shot there to the kicker. But the Firehawks here, they've got a chance, and it's first tackle here and up to halfway. Second, I should say.
Both teams want this win very, very badly. We've got Sonny Sharp now with the ball. He's driving forward in that one. We go to Berkeley. Berkeley pretends to go one way. Jeff folds him. Jeff puts an absolute shot on him because Cashel was offside, but Jeff just came out of the line and crunched him. And that is a great hit from Caleb Jeff. He's already playing well this game. And maybe it's the Firehawks as his lucky team. As we got Berkeley going left, they find their kicker. Galaxy puts it up. Zach Robinson's underneath it. Bell takes it comfortably, but he's driven back by Powders.
That wasn't the kick there from the Firehawks. You have Corey Bell out there in the centres, and you want to use him. He's a strike weapon, and you just need that kick to be deeper as Daly here gets a very good ball there from the Swarm, and Swarm are up to the 40 here, and it's only first.
As we've got Toawa now running forward, finding the 50. This is probably the best set they've had so far in meterage and field position all game as Hornet King now down the sideline. Bell brings him down. That's going to be him all night. And it'll be a bit of a battle there. They're both very quick players as Toawa now straight through. And looks like the Swarm are hitting back now. Cashel goes right, finds Carter Daly. Daly bumps off one. It's Berkeley flattened. What's Cashel going to do? He goes right. Powders puts in the grubber. Nilsson doesn't run onto it in time, and Sonny Sharp cleans it up.
Good stuff there from Sonny Sharp, just keeping calm, and the ball came to him, wasn't the kick. But he did well there. Filippo Gould, look at him again, just getting those meters and just putting in those 1%ers and doing the hard yards here for the Firehawks here and getting them out of their own end. Beautiful stuff here from the lock.
Yeah, it's the Cairns Firehawks coming off a win last week. The Hamilton Swarm coming off a loss, 12-18 to the Blue Tongues. They'll be a little bit disappointed with that as they've got Joseph Jackson now splicing it. And it goes straight down the guts. Riker Manu fields it comfortably, but not before he lets it bounce rather. And Manu gets driven back in that one. Joseph Jackson and Bell combining. They got Robinson going to Powders. Caleb Jeff through the middle. He's testing Robinson so far. Not Robinson, so Gould. As we've got Cashel now going to Segarini. Finds Toawa. David Toawa finds the 40. Joseph Jackson bringing him down once again. Cashel goes right. Carter Daly goes through the middle. Gould brings him down. He's made a handful of tackles already. Let's go. Cashel goes to Powders. Inside ball to Segarini. Fends off one. Can't get around once again. It's Filippo Gould tireless in defense. And they only find their way to the 40 this time. Cashel goes left. It's Powders putting in a kick, and that's a lot better there from the Swarm.
Both teams forwards in that set there, just, you know, doing the hard yards, and it was all the forwards in that set there, you know, in defense and attack there. Filippo Gould, he made at least 3 or 4 tackles for the Firehawks. And Caleb Jeff and Segarini and Daly just pushing their way upfield here for the Swarm. It's going to be interesting to see which team's middles crack first here.
Yeah, both teams have very solid middles. And it's the Cairns Firehawks that have predominantly been upgrading fitness this last week, as seen through the camps and their training routines. As we got Joseph Jackson putting in a kick from within his own 40. Riker Manu can't get to it on the full. He has to let it bounce. He gets a bit of space here. Bell has to bring him down. In fact, he tried to turn away from Corey Bell, but there's not much getting away from him. As we got Segarini now straight through, finds Cashel. Brought down there. 35 out from their own line now, the Swarm. We've got Horne King driven back by Bell there. And I don't think many people are going to get around him tonight. We've got Tawa. Goes to Murphy. Murphy straight through. He's sporting the blue hair this week. We've got Segarini now brought down. Playing the ball in the 40. Fourth tackle goes to Bonsa Kahu. Finds Riker Manu. Brought down once again. Didn't make many meters there. 57 gained in the set. It's Cashel finding Bonsa Kahu. He puts in a wobbly kick down to the wing of Hugh Killian, who's been tested tonight so far, and Robinson reels him in.
Yeah, good tackle there. Killian, he came out firing in the first quarter of this first half here. But he's sort of calmed down a bit here. And Matthews here coming off the bench. The replacement forwards now are on the field here. And I'm hoping to, keep on that good work that both of the forwards did in the first half for their teams.
Absolutely. We've got Berkeley now going left. It's Filippo Gould straight through the line. Folded in that one.
Oh,
Ta'awa runs
Murphy.
onto it. And that's a good shot there by Murphy.
Oh, good stuff there. And Cashel, he just needs to start injecting himself into the game. He's just been passing the ball and giving it to the... Oh, good stuff here.
Whoa.
Dazzle footy from the Swarm.
Rakamani getting an offload. It finds Nielsen eventually. The Swarm throwing the ball around. They're not afraid. Bonsakaru gives it to Powders. Oh my God. I think that's a try-saving tackle there. Because if that ball went out to Manu, he had gap and a whole bunch of space. Ta'awa now trying to crash over Bell. Bell does well to hold him out. It's Robinson now going right. Murphy goes to Bontoff. Bontoff's driving. They need to go around the legs here. Bontoff's down.
Oh.
He's gotten the ball down, I think. It's Cummins. He's going upstairs. And we'll wait to see. We want another angle here. And it looks like Marks has been unsuccessful in holding him out.
Yeah, it looks like he got it down there. We'll wait for the bunker. We've got it green lights here. Beautiful stuff there from Bontoff. And the forwards just coming off the bench here. For the Swarm, they didn't lose anything. And they just, continued what Daly and Jeff here started off for them. And beautiful stuff getting over for, I think that's Bontoff's first try of the season here. Beautiful stuff here. And we've got Powders here to convert to put the Swarm 6 up.
As Powders is going to slot it straight through. Over the black dot. That's the Hamilton Swarm in the lead. At home in their heritage jersey, 6-0 over the Cairns Firehawks.
Yeah, no, very good stuff here. And the Firehawks here, they just need to calm down. And they were a bit disjointed there and just not composed. Rushing out the line, trying to put pressure on. And, they made the first move and just leaving all that space in there behind. And some players were not pushing up with the rest of the team. That's where that gap came from. Berkeley here to get us underway. It's going to be interesting to see how... Oh, no!
That is not good there from Berkeley. He's kicked it over the dead ball line. The Swarm surrounded it, but they knew it was going dead. And out on the full it is. That is a drastic error there from the Firehawks.
Well, the Swarm have already got another opportunity here after scoring that try. Who would have thought they didn't even have to touch the ball, and they've already got easy yardage straight into the Firehawks half. They're going left here. It goes to Powders.
Oh.
Rakamanu
Offloads
here.
Hornet King
gosh.
almost getting through. Rakamanu just decimating. At the moment, it comes off Ta'awa's head. And the Swarm give away that opportunity.
Oh, no. Well, the Firehawks gave the Swarm easy possession, and the Swarm here, they just did the exact same thing. Just gave the ball straight back. It was only second tackle. But the Firehawks, they need to, make advantage of this and just use their players. Oh!
Bontoff in a great intercept. He can't get away from Galaxy.
Oh, no.
Marks helps, brings him down. And don't speak too soon. We got the Swarm in attack again. It's Monzakayo taking on the line now. Sonny Sharp brings him down. There's a little bit of help there from Jack Jimmy. It's Ta'awa now. Ta'awa's driving. Ta'awa is going to crash over. Once again, it's Cyrus Marks. Left alone to do the tackling. I don't think he's going to hold him out.
Well, we'll check it here. That looks to be over there. Beautiful stuff there from the Swarm. But the Firehawks, everybody's just standing around expecting Cyrus, to hold up these big forwards. And, he can only do so much. He does have 70 strength here, Cyrus, but it's just not enough in the end. And, this game's a team effort, and they can't be expecting the little fullback to do it all on his own here.
Yeah, Marks, he's just not been able to do it all. And he's been doing most of the tackling, I think. The Swarm just going through that line consistently. It's Jason Powders going to make this kick now and make it 12-0. And wow, I don't think anyone expected the Swarm to... Well, everyone expected the Swarm to come out firing, but I don't think anyone expected the Swarm to have a 12-point lead so quickly.
Definitely not here, Kay. And the Firehawks, they just haven't come out. They just still look like that they're in the sheds warming up, and they're just not doing those one percenters, those little effort areas that do, keep you on the game or win games. And the Swarm here at the moment, they're just all over the Firehawks. They need to watch out here. is Berkeley here gets us underway again, and he judged that kick better.
Yeah, I'd agree. I say that they're not only failing to do the 1%ers, but they're failing to do the majority of what's so good in their game. Usually their tough defense has just been decimated at the moment. It's Raika Mani just stepping around, finding passes and putting his players into space. He's been everywhere in the field. I thought they'd be locking him down more as I say that. Manu straight to the line again. And it has to be Sonny Sharp help bring him down. And that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're just, I don't know, Manu's just getting through the line and then just, they're not getting on side here, the Firehawks, and the Swarm, they're just taking advantage of that, those second phase plays as Manu. It'd be interesting to see what the offloads are like at full time here from the Swarm, because I reckon that's what's giving them the upper hand here.
As we've got Jason Powders putting a kick, it's Hugh Killian once again with the ball. It's going to be play on the ball on the 30. They go left. It's Berkeley finding Werman. Werman looking around both shoulders. Can't find anyone to pass to, so he takes the run. Berkeley, Filippo Gould fends off Cashel. He was offside. Marty has to do a big tackle on Gould, and Gould's trying to dig deep here and inspire his team. Galaxy goes to Marks. Justice Daly now steps one. Marty have to make a tackle there. They find the 24th tackle. Not Cashel, rather. Jimmy goes to Berkeley, finds Turner, and that's another newcomer for the Firehawks. Tallis Turner making his way into the team, and the bright pink hair is distracting there as Berkeley goes left. Joseph Jackson, big kick. I don't know why they went left. They got Bell on the other side, and Daly is brought down there.
Good take there from Daly, but the Swarm just keeping it calm, and they know how to handle these situations. They've been scored on plenty of times this year. And they're just making the Firehawks make that first move. I don't know why they didn't go right there. You've got Corey Bell out there in the centres, who is his running game, but also his aerial attack is as dangerous. They just need to be using him. I don't think he's even touched the ball this game here, Kay.
No, I don't think he has, and they have the second worst points differential, the Swarm, at negative 22.
Murphy.
That's a great run there.
It's the new haircut.
It is the new haircut, losing a bet. I believe it was Marcus Squares. An awkward kick there. Powders kicks it very far and it bounces cross field and just bounces into touch. I think that was actually set up for Marley Arki to run onto.
Yeah, it might have just had a bit too much on it there from Powders, I believe, and they looked a bit awkward there and just out of position. The players didn't know what to do, but Marley Arki, he's a bit into touch there. But yeah, just he didn't get the right placement on that kick there, Powders, and the Sonny Sharp here, taking the first run up here for the Firehawks.
Inside ball, Marks now through the line.
Here he goes.
Nelson brings him down. 40-meter line is where they stand. They go right here. Berkeley goes to Galaxy, finds Jackson, spreads it to Bell. Bell steps around one. He breaks the tackle of Robinson, but he can't get away from Powders. And they do need Bell to get more active in this game. Quinton Cotter now straight up and hard through the middle. Cashel brings him down with the help of Caleb Jeff. They go left here. It's Sonny Sharp with the ball. He runs it straight at Nilsson, but Nilsson takes him comfortably. Playing the ball just a bit over 10 out from the try line. It's the best field position they've had for a while here, the Firehawks, since about the first 5 minutes or so, as Marks runs onto it. Oh. And that's a great play and a great kick there.
Well, Cyrus Marks has been put under pressure defensively here early into this game. And just before halftime, he gets himself a meat pie. Beautiful kick here. Look at this. Galaxy off the boot, and then goes to Cyrus Marks, he's an amazing, well-rounded bloke here. He speaks well, and he's humble about himself and his opponents. And he just, beautiful take up there from him. Raika Mani just not on the spot there to cover it. Beautiful stuff there from the Firehawks.
Fantastic play there from the Firehawks, and just in the stroke of half-time, about 20 seconds remaining in this first half, as we've got Berkeley now looking for a kick. And what a fantastic first half it's been. I've really enjoyed it, Eddie.
Yeah, no, definitely have. Berkeley here gets it over, and the 6 points the difference now here heading in to half-time. It's going to be interesting to see what the coaches say. We're looking forward to the second half here, Kat.
And that's the half-time hooter. It's 12-6. The referee's going to allow Powders to kick off, as we've got him teeing up the ball.
Well, the Firehawks here, they're going to get one last shot. It's all or nothing, but I have a feeling they're just going to do the one-ups carry here, but anything can happen here, okay?
Yeah, it depends what side he kicks to. If he goes to Bell, they may just run it. They're going to go inside ball, and I think you're right here. Cotter just settling that there. And Jeff brings him down. That's the halftime siren. Once again, 12-6 is the score. The Swarm are up at home. And we'll see you very shortly in the second half. Hello and welcome back. It is the Jason Powders kicking off. The Hamilton Swarm 12-6 on the lead. Cairns Firehawks trailing away. And what a first half it's been. If you're just joining us, it was the Cairns Firehawks scoring on the stroke of halftime. It was a great kick from Galaxy finding marks. And wow, what a first half it was. I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner Will Kane. Join the commentary box by the one and only Eddie Oliver. And how do we think the Firehawks hit back in this half?
Oh, well, very good stuff there from the Firehawks. Getting that try there just on the brink of half-time there by them. And the Swarm here, they need to watch out because the Firehawks got a bit of momentum there. There's an offload here to Berkeley. And the hooker here for the Swarm, Cashel, he just needs to start injecting himself. We all know he's been given beautiful service here out of dummy half in this first half, but needs to get his running game involved and just start playing those mind games that we all know he can do here, Kay. And this is a very good set here from the Firehawks to start off in the second half.
Yeah, it's confidence set there. It was a bit similar to how the Swarms came out of the sheds. As we've got Werman now going to Jackson. Jackson kicking long on the run. It's Arkey finding it. And he steps around one. Arkey turning inside. Tries to get away from Marks, but he can't do so. That's a good kick return there.
It wasn't, but Marks though, he's straight onto that as casually down in the centres here by the looks of it. Getting a bit of work in with his running game, and it goes out here to Arkey again, looking for some work here. The winger gets driven back there. They're only about 40 out from their line here, and they're going right here again. Inside, sorry, to Manu. Good tackle there on him.
Beautiful stuff. It's Raka Manu playing the ball in the 40. They're going for an early kick here. Karu inside his own 40 here. Kicking.
Oh, what a kick.
And it's a big kick there. I think it's going to sit up, and Marks is going to have to take it. And he's going to be brought down inside his own 10.
Oh, beautiful kick chase there from the Swarm. And that kick there from Bonsakahu, I believe. Beautiful stuff. Short ball here to Sharp. He's trying to get his team out of their end here, the Firehawks. They just need to get into the grind and just hopefully wait for a call to go their ways. Goes Anderson, the prop, coming back on here, the starting props for each team. And Quinton Cotter here picking it up, 35 out.
As we got Galaxy finding Marks. It's Marks running straight through. Playing the ball. Just 45 out from the own line. Joseph Jackson now goes to Bell. Bell down the wing. And geez, Horne King's stomach just dropped and he's brought him into touch here.
Oh, what a tackle. Just using the sideline there, Horne King, I believe. Look at that, Bell getting the ball. There was a bit of space, but he didn't rush up on Bell. He just held back and just... Bell kept running towards the sideline and he just ran out of room there. Bell, beautiful stuff there from the Swarm winger. Using the sideline as Bell's worst enemy.
Yeah, we said it was going to be a bit of a battle on that left edge there for the Swarm and the right edge there for the Firehawks as Robinson gets rid of Bell. Bell is left dazzled by some of these rookies and how they play. He finds his way slowly back to the line. Segarini now driving through. Up through the middle. Berkeley and Filippo Gould combined to bring him down. With a little bit of a help, they go right. Powders spreads it to Jeff. Jeff.
Good run.
Good run there. Fantastic stuff from him. He's been a bit quiet the last couple of weeks, but he's shown to be a little bit more in this game. There's Kahu now. Bonsa Kahu, that is. Plays the ball just before that 10. What can they do? They're going to go to Awa. Powders puts up a very high kick. Killian's underneath it. It's going to be brought by Horne King, but he's brought down.
Oh, good take there. Horne King just getting above the pack there and just taking it beautifully. He's a beautiful aerial weapon, he is. Even though he's got that beautiful 94 speed, he's still doing amazing stuff in the air here for the Swarm. The Firehawks, Filippo Gould, again trying to inspire his team in his last stint here of the second half. They just need to hold on here, the Firehawks. Beautiful.
Oh, Cashell's got an intercept! Cashell's away! And he's going to go under the posts!
What a time to inject yourself, the young hooker, the rookie, Lockie Cashel. Oh my gosh, here, Kay. Beautiful stuff here from him. He just broke a tackle and was away. Well, the hooker, he's alive here at home for the Swarm. What beautiful stuff here from Hamilton. Look at that run there from him, just pulling away and just the instincts there not to give up and just take the tackle and just to work with their plays. Beautiful stuff there from the hooker and just the instinct of knowing that he could get to the line there. Beautiful stuff here.
Cyrus Marks just peeled off. He went for the early ankle tap and it was unsuccessful. And that's a fantastic try from Cashel. Absolutely astounding from him.
Oh, it definitely was. And he's not the quickest hooker out there, but he's one of the most determined, Lockie Cashel. Beautiful stuff. Been talking to Raika Manu on the podcast, on the Into Their Minds podcast about him. Just his work ethic and just talking together at training. He's just always there, training on time and putting in those 1%ers and staying half an hour late, whether it's working on his passing or working on something that he didn't think he did quite well in the game before. As Berkeley here is going to get us underway, but the Firehawks, they just need to watch themselves here and they need to just be careful and just keep the Swarm out here.
Yeah, fantastic effort there from the Swarm. They've been all over the Firehawks so far in this game and they only really scored that try in the end of the first half, and that gave them a little bit of hope, but they need to really push in defense and try and drive them back towards their line here if the Firehawks want any chance of getting some field positioning and putting some points on the board. As Bonsa Kahu goes to Powders on the third tackle here.
Better defensive set here.
It's a lot better. They're not letting them just easily go down the field. As Carter Daly now with the ball. Cashel is going to get the ball on the 50. He's been a very informed hooker as he goes to Bonsa Kahu. That's another great kick. It finds the 10-meter line. Daly now on the run. Justice Daly breaks the tackle. Well, not breaks it, but steps around the winger, but can't get around Manu.
Oh, good return there from the Firehawks and Daly.
Oh,
A bit of confusion there. Bit of, I think that was Falcon, but Galaxy just taking the ball up. And they're up to the halfway here. It's second tackle here for the Firehawks. They just need to start working the ball, getting it to their strike players here in Cyrus Marks, and there he is. Oh, no. And look who it is again.
that is not good stuff there. It's Cashel with another intercept. Just getting the ball, and he's doing a fantastic job rather, in that hooker jersey. He's been a great replacement for you, Eddie. Obviously, there's nothing quite like the real thing, but Cashel is bloody damn near doing the job for them. As Ta'awa is going to take it up to the 30. Robinson goes to Powders, spreads it to Caleb Jeff, who takes on Gould. Gould has a little bit of trouble there. Has to get some assistance to bring him down. Jeff's had a good game as well. As we've got Powders putting it up very, very high. It's Segarini with the catch over Marks, but he can't get around them, and I think that's probably going to take a little bit of confidence away from Cyrus Marks because he hasn't been very good in the air tonight.
No, he hasn't, and he hasn't really had many opportunities with the ball as well. As Sonny Sharp here breaking one tackle, they haven't really been kicking to the fullback of the Firehawks, and they've just been putting the ball down the wing, or if they are kicking to him, they're going to have to make him run for it. It's just the kicking options here from the Swarm have just been on point. Oh, no. Oh, if the ref called play on there, I think Archie was gone. But 25 out here, the Swarm, and they're going left.
I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. It was that forward. Embracing his inner Mitchell Moses there. It was Matt Galaxy playing the quarterback there as Bonsa Kahu's taking it forward. And there's another great positioning here for the Swarm. Nielsen takes it hard. Galaxy, a lot of quite vicious in that tackle after the terrible error he just made. As Carter Daly drives forward. It's going to be Lockie Cashel going left. Segarini driving, pumping those legs, but Gould holds him out. As we've got Jason Powders putting it up very high. Killian's underneath it, and he takes it comfortably there. That's another great take from Hugh Killian.
Yeah, good take there from the winger. He's been solid all night here for the Firehawks, Killian. And he's just taken the ball and just relieving so much pressure that the Swarm have put on the Firehawks. Corey Bell, he just seems that he's avoiding the contact in the ball here at the moment here, Kay. He hasn't got much of it. When he does, he's made a couple of mistakes, and it just looks like he's lost his confidence here.
Yeah, hopefully he finds it soon for the Firehawks for the rest of their season. They're sitting at the top of the ladder currently on a 4-0 streak.
Oh, good tackle there, Daly.
Cotter absolutely crunched in that one. Joseph Jackson putting in a kick, and it finds the wing of Maliaki.
Maliaki returning it there, gets around one, gets his team up to the 45. The kick was a bit shallow there from the Firehawks, and they're going left here. Monsakahu and Rakamanu, or the backs here for the Swarm, they're looking dangerous and just putting in the hard yards. Out of dummy half here, goes right here to Powders and around the back here to Daly.
Yeah, and they're just finding those offside plays at the moment. I think it's Lockie Cashel calling the shots at the moment. He likes having his hands on the ball first, and that's where I think he excels. As we've got Segarini now finding Jeff. Jeff looking around to get an offload, but can't find anyone. Filippo Gould and Burke, they have to bring him down. Powders putting in a grubber. It's picked up. Daly's got it. Daly's going to drive towards the line, and he's going to be just pulled up over. But geez, that was dangerous there from the Swarm.
Well, it's about time somebody helped Cyrus Marks, because that was probably one of the biggest blokes that came towards his goal line here tonight. And Marks there, he held on for dear life, and somebody came over around the legs of Daly there, and there was a ricochet there, and Daly just picked it up, and he ran straight into the fullback trying to charge over him. But a good scramble there from the Firehawks, and it's third tackle here, and they just got up to the 50.
Yeah, there's an old one. You don't usually see teams kick a grubber from that distance, but I'm happy they did. It was the correct decision there from Jason Powders. And, yeah, put the Firehawks, I think everyone's stomach was, everyone's heart was down in their stomach. I think there was a bit of dread there from Cyrus Marks. He looked a bit stressed when he had to make that tackle, but nevertheless, he made it. And someone helped him around the legs. They need a very good kick and a very good kick chase. Galaxy putting it in off his own 40 here. It's good. Horne King steps. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to go around Bell there, but Bell just got a hand to him. He got away from his hips there, but still got to him there. Carter Daly straight to the line. They're calling for obstruction.
Again.
Never mind. Referee says play on. Cashel gets the offload, gets a couple extra meters, driving Berkeley back. It's Manu going left. Ta'awa straight through the line, finding past the 50. That's a great run there from him. Cashel goes left. Powders spreading to Horne King. King down the sideline. It's Bell's turn to do some defense. And they're just pulverizing through the middle and down the left edge and just going straight down the field here. It's Cashel once again with the hand on the ball. He goes right. Powders putting in a great punt there. It's going to be on the run. Justice Daly down the sideline. Ankle tap there by Manu. And a fantastic tackle there has seen that the Firehawks do not score and the Swarm hold on.
Oh, what a tackle there on Killian. It was the fullback here. The kick was a bit shallow and it went a bit too far to the sideline, but the confidence here from the young winger, he just took it and he was off, but the ankle tap there, Rakamanu Oh my gosh, the Firehawks there, they had a breath of fresh air, and the captain again just getting those tries and just getting his team around the park, just shut it down as quick as it started. Beautiful stuff there from Manu.
As we got Jeff
Here
through.
goes Jeff.
And I think, Jerome Daly's not looking happy with that. He wasn't happy. No one on the inside to pass to, and he had to just pin the ears back. Manu winning that contest. The Swarm with a great bit of positioning here, and they're just absolutely pushing forward in this one. It's Phoenix Murphy now. He's been great off the bench so far. Bonsakaro goes to Manu. Manu tries to step Galaxy, but Galaxy gets to him. Jack Jimmy helping him bring him down. Ben Cummins says held up in that tackle. As we're going to go left here. It's Kashel going to Bonsakaro. A massive kick. Who's underneath it? It's a man, Jeff Manu getting the ball off the tap.
Good tackle.
And I don't know how the Swarm haven't scored, but never mind. They've just been putting a whole bunch of pressure on the Firehawks.
Well, the second half here, okay, there's going to be one extra try scored, but it's all really been seeming to just be field position play. And the Swarm here, they've just been kicking to the corners and just their kick chase has just been superb here for the Swarm. Good ball out. Oh, look at that ball there to Daly. Beautiful stuff here. Manu wrapping him up on the 50.
Jerome Daly trying to get around Manu again. He's been there all night, and I don't think he'll stand a chance to get around him. As Tallis Turner now driving forward in that one, finding to the 40 meters. They go left here. It's Sonny Sharp down to the wing. Molly Arkey gets an intercept, and Jerome Daly holds on for dear life because otherwise Arkey was gone.
Well, they tried that play again. Offload here to Jeff. And that was probably the third time that they've tried it here tonight, and they've always gone through. But Maliaki, he finally read the ball right, and he just took that beautiful cutout pass. And Nilsson straight through here. Good stuff here from the Swarm.
The Firehawks pass selection has been lackluster tonight. They've been a little bit ordinary. I don't know. Yeah, ordinary. I think that is the word to describe it. The way they've been playing, it just hasn't been it. As we got Robinson inside ball, it finds Manu.
Good tackle.
And the amount of intercepts that the Swarm have gotten tonight, it's been ridiculous. Cashel probably getting 3 or 4 for himself as Powders puts up a very high kick. It's Marks. No one's coming there. And he takes it comfortably. Phoenix Murphy bringing him down.
Well, Phoenix Murphy here coming back on. He had a very good first stint, and he was replacing Zegarini here for the Swarm. And a good run here from Matthews coming off the bench here, replacing Filippo Gould as again going right here, the Firehawks. Looking for a consolation try here.
Yeah, they are. They got Berkeley going to Killian. And a forward pass. The Swarm have had their whole second half down this end of the Firehawks field, really.
Bit of a juggle there from Daly, and the markers are offside here. They need to watch him. Tiawa trying to get a run here, wrapped up there by Corey Bell, and they're looking dangerous here, the Swarm.
And I think that the Swarm will be happy with how they've performed at home. The crowd are loving them right now as Manu steps around one. Marks has to make a 1-on-1. And he's assisted there. Something I'm sure the team got a spray about in the first half. Not helping out their fullback. As we've got 5 minutes left on the clock here. The Swarm looking to put another try on. It's going to be Powders putting up a very high kick. Manu's underneath it early. And Marks takes it for once.
Oh, good stuff there from Marks. You know, the ability there from the fullback, you know, the game's already gone for them, but the ability just to still, you know, make those plays at the ball and just not allowing any more tries here to the Swarm. You have to give Marks credit there. Beautiful stuff there from the Firehawks fullback.
Yeah, Marks has done a good job in that fullback jersey. He's been mostly defensive and trying to keep out any potential plays for the Swarm. It's going to be Drew Matthews now running the ball. Gets driven back in that one there. Playing the ball just a little bit over 30 out here. Berkeley goes left. Finds Galaxy. Galaxy puts in the kick. On the full, it's Horne King. Straight through the middle. He's going to go. Horne King steps away from one.
Oh, he's gone.
Bell's nowhere to be found. And Horne King right under the post. And that summarizes the game for the Swarm.
Well, I think this is the first time this season Horne King in open space. And we've been talking about it every game we commentate here for the Swarm. That speed that he has, and he's finally shown it off here today, and this is probably the game here that he's finally, you know, made that video about himself, a couple of mistakes in his first games of the season, and what a way to finish off the game here for the Swarm. Powders here to convert from right in front. Just a well-rounded performance here from the Swarm, and a beautiful 80-minute performance.
Yep, just fantastic stuff from the Swarm. Very few flaws in their game. And I think they're happy to walk away with this win over the Firehawks. I think Horne King will be very happy with that try. He did make an error that led to a try in the previous time these two teams met. And it was only a very tight game. I believe they only came away with the win by a few points. If we look back, no, it was 14 rather. I'm mistaken, as Berkeley is going to kick off here. I don't think you can fault anything in the Swarm's game.
Oh, look at the crowd here. They're up. They've been doing it for 79 minutes, and they're still up here for their team. What a ground this here is to play at. I have to talk about the crowd here, okay? Good on them to them. But also the Firehawks. They've come out here into the heart of the Swarm, and yeah, they've been given a beating for it, but there's always next week here for the Firehawks, and you have to give them credit. Here goes Murphy again. Well, the new haircut has done him a whole beautiful stuff here, and it's full time here.
24-6 is the score. It's the Hamilton Swarm with their second win of the season. The Premiers, really defending Premiers, passing down their first loss to the Firehawks for the season. And in spectacular fashion as well, the Firehawks fans aren't happy. They've left the stadium early. It's Cashel, Horne King, Ta'awa, and Bontoft, all try scorers for the Swarm. For the Firehawks, there's only Marks and Cashel, man of the match. I think that's well deserved there from Lockie Cashel.
Oh, look at the completions here, 20-11. The Swarm here, they just suffocated the Firehawks, and nothing went the Firehawks' way. All they had was that first try there to Cyrus Marks, off some beautiful grubber kick play there from the Firehawks. As we move into the stats here, talking about moving into the stats here, we're going to be talking about the Firehawks. There he is, Lockie Cashel, and David Tiawa, the second rower here. 11 tackles, 151 running meters, and 2 line breaks. That's probably one of the best second row performances we've seen this season here, Kay.
He's been amazing. He only missed 2 tackles, made 11. Fantastic stuff there from him. You just look at the try assists here, and it's Lockie Cashel and Phoenix Murphy both won to their name. They've done a great job. And the line breaks, Horne King with 4, Aki with 3, Daly and Murphy also with 3. And Jeff, Nielsen, and
Caleb
Ta'awa
Jeff.
with 2.
23 tackles. Oh my gosh.
Only
beautiful
one
stuff here from the forward.
They've just been something else. They've shown why they're contenders and why they won the Premiership last season here, the Swarm. And they've been absolutely fantastic. We look at some of the Firehawks statistics. Sonny Sharp, 146. Another good performance from a second row. Filippo Gould with 109. He only played 68 minutes. Galaxy, 88. I think it is the forward pack that let down the Firehawks in this one here.
Yeah, it was. Just some of the players last week not backing up. Nathan Anderson, he's a bit quiet. 12 tackles, 74 meters. Just not, putting in the effort that he did last week. With Cyrus Marks, he played his guts out here. 13 tackles from the fullback. And, he got fatigued there towards the second half. But as you did say, Sonny Sharp here. Well, he's doing his last name justice here. And beautiful stuff here from them. Just some players here for the Firehawks just need to work on some stuff here into the week. And beautiful game here. It's going to be interesting to see how the Firehawks come out next week.
Yeah, there should be no reason for a fullback to be making more tackles than your middle forwards in a match. Even if you're only playing 40 minutes, there shouldn't be any reason for it. And I'm sure there'll be something that the captain's not going to be happy about going into this training camp for the next week or so. But I digress as we look towards the next game. And a matchup it will be. It's the Perth Hogs taking on the Melbourne Ravens in Perth. And that's a great matchup. The Ravens walking away with the victory last time. We'll see you there very shortly. I've been your SRL Mines Commissioner, Will Kay, joined the commentary box by the one and only Eddie Oliver. And we'll see you in about half an hour.